Peace, family. So I'm back with another one. So today what I wanted to do was I wanted to talk to my chosen ones about asking beings and entities coming into your life, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? It's a very simple question, but it's a very tough one for seems like for us to get to and discuss and to get out there sometimes. It seemed like it's easier being direct when you're going to a store to get what you want, whether it's like some kind of material items you need for your household or something you want, or whether you're going through a drive-through to order food. Dealing with business in the matrix and doing things like this, everyone knows that it's better to be more direct. But when we start having relationships and people coming into our lives and different things of that nature, it becomes a lot trickier to mustering up the energy to ask the question, what the fuck do you want? What do you want? And I say this to say, like, as long as we on this earth and in this realm, we're gonna have new people coming into our lives. Whether it's for a short period of time, long period of time, 2 seconds of a time, it doesn't matter, but it's going to happen. Now, the tricky part is figuring out what the fuck do they want? What do you want? What do you want? What is your purpose for engaging with me? Do you want something on a physical level? Are you looking for something that's more spiritual based? Are you just needing some kind of companion to communicate with? Is it something that I'm supposed to be teaching you that I don't know of? Like, I think these are things that we have to become aware of and just start asking and getting to the root. I had a situation not too long ago where I asked a being this question and they didn't have a fucking answer. And when I asked them this and they didn't have an answer, that's all I could think of: opposition. I couldn't put any other word with it besides this is an opposition. This is like some kind of witchy tactic to kind of figure out how to get in my space. Because for one, you have really shitty communication. For two, we don't even engage with each other really in the physical realm. And for three, you don't have an answer. How do you not know? How do you not know? I'm a very direct being, so when I engage with people, I understand at this point in the war, this spiritual battle, and at this point in day and age where we are at in this matrix, I realize that a lot of things are transactional. I know we don't want it to be that way, but it's also not a lot of healthy beings running around out here either. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is a bunch of witchy motherfuckers and a bunch of robots that's just doing what everybody else is doing to keep the shit flowing. You know what I'm saying? Which they are part of the fucking problem as well too, when you still taking it on in that manner. You know what I'm saying? But I think when you ask people, what do you want? It'll eliminate a lot of confusion and it'll answer a lot of questions for you a lot sooner than later. Like, I know for men, or I should say, I know for males, like, our thing with females asking them what they want is, I know a lot of males feel like they're gonna miss out on the opportunity of getting in between. But at the end of the day, it's like, if you are one of those males, it's like, it's better for you to ask, what do you want now, so you don't have to waste a lot of your resources or time and energy into something that has no good intentions for you and don't really have a purpose for you other than to use you and extract your energy and your resources at will. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, even when you deal with the same sex, you know what I'm saying, it should be a lot easier asking them, what do you want? What do you want? Like, it shouldn't be no hard feelings if you ask somebody what do they want. The only people that's going to take it that weird way is if they had witchy intentions, and it's like, oh shit, it was like somebody hiding under the blanket. You just pulled the blanket out and they like, ah. That's the imagery that I get when I think of these motherfuckers in that space. Like, when you ask them what they want and they get into that shock space. It's like, why make things more confusing and chaotic for yourself if you don't have to? Like, we got enough shit out here already that's confusing and chaotic, and that puts us in that works really hard to put us at this weird witchy mind state, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I cleared a lot of space in my spiritual realm and in my physical realm for new energy. Now, it's easy cleaning shit up for new energy, but when you are going for a energy and frequency that's above and beyond the average robotic witchy being, you have to work really hard in that space, because you just cleared up all of this space. And there's very few of the other beings and entities up here. So with me saying that, it's like, when you ask people what do you want, and you know that you're gonna have to remove them or cut them off, or however you want to word it, you know what I'm saying? You just have to understand that it's not an easy process to get rid of this energy and then to bring new energy that's way better than this energy in here. With me being in this process that I am now, I realize it's been a lot easier for me just asking people what they want, keeping my space as organized as I possibly can, you know what I'm saying? Because what happens is, in my inner space, I know when the new energy does start flowing in, the new energy is gonna require more space. The witchy energy doesn't require that much space. It just needs to be in there. Like, you can stuff it under a fucking rug. Like, it doesn't care where you put it at. It just wants to be in there, a little piece of it somewhere. But the new energy, the healthier shit, takes up more space in the spiritual realm, and it's going to take up more space in your physical realm as well too. You know what I'm saying? When I communicate and engage with people, I'm usually trying to build on their ideas and what they have going on, or I'm discussing some shit that I would like to do and that I would like to build on. But when you ask them what they want, it eliminates a lot of the future faking. It eliminates a lot of the future faking. Like, I had somebody tell me one day that they wanted to do like wire wrap jewelry, but they wanted to do it in like, I don't know, I guess they wanted to do like crowns and waistbands and all of this shit. And I'm one of them people that, if you tell me an idea, I'm gonna give you solutions, if not show you how to start manifesting right away. But these other people, when they come across and they putting these ideas down like that, and you see that they're not taking no steps or initiatives to do anything towards it, it helps you know that they not willing to put the work in on themselves, so they damn sure ain't about to put the work and energy into your ass. So that's why I feel like it's better to just ask people, what the fuck do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Life is transactional. We have a lot of things that happen that we know very damn well is transactional. I do everything with the purest intentions possible, but when you are vibrating up here and you dealing with fucking 50 out of the people you deal with is fucking witchy, or say 10 out of the people you deal with is fucking witchy, you have to keep asking them what you want, because it's gonna make you feel like, oh shit. Of course it's gonna make you feel like you're the fucking problem, or your standards are too high, or you're asking for too much, and all of these other things. But when you think about it, you know that all of these things that you ask for is all the things that you're willing to do, that you have already done, and that you know you're going to continue to do. That's the only difference with this shit is. They make it seem like what you're asking for is something that's to infinity and beyond. Like, I'm going to tell you to swim this ocean, and I didn't swim the ocean. Like, I would never do that. I would never do that. That's not the kind of being or leader that I am. I would swim it first, and if I know I could swim it and finish it and knock that shot away, I'd be like, yeah, hell yeah, you should swim it. You should swim it. It'll build your endurance. I'll come up with something, especially if I've already done it. But I ain't gonna push nobody out there and they ain't never, you know, I haven't taken that dive my damn self. That's why I ask people, what do you want? Ask them, what do they want? My nigga, what do you want? Why is you all up in my space? Are we building on something? What are we discussing right now? What do we have going on? Like, I'm not a little kid anymore, so I don't care for running around just solely chasing females. Like, that's something that we all understand. That comes with your purpose. Once you stand your purpose, you'll have the choices to weed through the witchy motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And it's just something that we should be extremely mindful of. Something that we should stay extremely mindful of. You know what I'm saying? And it's no different than the females. The dude pull up on you, ask him what the fuck you want. Ask him what the fuck you want. Outside of my pussy, what do you want? Because I know straight men want pussy. So to look at a straight man and have him not want pussy is stupid. Don't do that. Know he wants it, but what else do you want? I don't want you solely for your box. You should be wanting more from a being. If I talk to a female, I already know she got a pussy. That comes with it. That's like getting an apple. It's gonna come with a stem. Real apples is gonna come with seeds. You know, there's just things that come with things naturally. But what else can I get from this is the bigger thing, is the bigger question, is the bigger point. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to ask that question. What do you want? And then listen to the answers. Might want to run it up too long. Y'all tapping everything down below. Peace and love to the kings and queens.